Welcome to our executive presentation on International Market Entry Strategy, iqbar entering France. In this condensed version, we focus on one central question. Should iqbar enter the French market? And if so, what is the most effective strategy for doing so? Our conclusion is yes, France is an attractive target market, but the right approach is a phased entry model built around exporting, selective partnerships, and careful adaptation of market-facing elements. To begin, iqbar is a US-based functional nutrition brand positioned around the idea of brain and body fuel. Its core product is a clean-label, plant-based protein bar designed for modern consumers who want convenience, premium ingredients, and everyday performance support. Each bar contains 12 grams of plant protein, only 1 to 2 grams of sugar, and 2 to 3 grams of net carbs. The bars are also vegan, gluten-free, dairy-free, and non-GMO. What differentiates iqbar from many competitors is its emphasis on both physical and cognitive support, with ingredients such as magnesium, lion's mane, MCTs, flavonoids, and vitamin E. Strategically, that gives the brand a differentiated identity in a crowded snack category. The next question is, why France? The answer starts with market attractiveness. France's nutritional bars market was valued at approximately $1.31 billion in 2024 and is projected to grow to about $1.84 billion by 2030, with a compound annual growth rate of 5.8%. That growth reflects rising health consciousness, stronger interest in convenient nutrition, and increasing demand for functional foods. Protein bars remain one of the leading segments in the category. From an international business perspective, France offers a compelling combination of category growth, sophisticated consumers, and a stable European regulatory environment. But size alone is not enough. The market also has to fit the brand. French consumers increasingly look for products that are clean label, natural, reduced in sugar, rich in protein or fiber, and aligned with wellness-oriented lifestyles. They also care strongly about transparency, authenticity, safety, and traceability. That matters because iqbar already performs well on many of those dimensions. However, success in France depends not only on what the product is, but on how it is framed. The French market rewards brands that communicate quality and credibility, not brands that rely on exaggerated functional language or overly aggressive wellness marketing. That is where cultural analysis becomes critical. French food culture places significant importance on quality, taste, freshness, authenticity, and a more elevated relationship with food. Consumers are often skeptical of products that feel overly processed or overly technical, especially when they appear to substitute for real food rather than complement it. Public health guidance in France also encourages limiting very sweet, salty, fatty, and ultra-processed products. For iqbar, the implication is clear. The brand should not present itself as an extreme sports bar or a biohacker product. Instead, it should be positioned as a premium, natural, thoughtfully formulated snack for modern daily life. From a segmentation and targeting perspective, the strongest opportunity lies in a selective niche strategy rather than a broad mass market launch. The primary target should be urban professionals between roughly ages 25 and 40, consumers with busy schedules, premium purchasing habits, and high interest in wellness and convenience. Secondary targets include active lifestyle consumers, flexitarian or plant-based shoppers, and students or knowledge workers who are drawn to portable, better-for-you snacks. This leads to a clear positioning statement. iqbar should be introduced in France as a premium, clean-label, plant-based functional bar for sustained energy and everyday performance. That positioning separates it from indulgent snack bars, purely athletic protein bars, and meal replacement products. Competition in France is real, and it should be treated seriously. The category includes large multinational players as well as specialist brands such as Bearbells, Food Spring, Quest, Feed, Isostar, and others. We also know that vegan protein bars are already present in French retail channels such as Carrefour, which confirms both competition and channel viability. Even so, there is meaningful white space. Many existing brands emphasize indulgence, sports intensity, or meal replacement. iqbar can occupy a more premium, wellness-oriented niche that combines low-sugar, plant-based protein, clean-label ingredients, in a broader body and mind story. Given that landscape, our recommended entry mode is a phased export plus partnership strategy. In Phase 1, iqbar should enter through e-commerce and selective premium channels. This minimizes risk and allows the company to test demand, pricing, messaging, and repeat purchase behavior before making larger commitments. In Phase 2, after early proof of demand, the company should partner with a local importer or distributor to expand into premium grocery, sports nutrition, and pharmacy or parapharmacy channels. In Phase 3, if brand traction is strong, iqbar can broaden retail distribution more aggressively. This staged approach offers a smart balance of control, flexibility, and learning, while limiting upfront resource exposure. The marketing strategy should reflect selective adaptation across the 4 Ps. For product, the core formula should remain standardized because it's already differentiated and globally relevant. However, market-facing elements should be adapted. That includes French-language packaging, careful local claims, and potentially a flavor assortment tuned to French taste preferences. For price, iqbar should remain premium. Competing for price would weaken brand perception and reduce differentiation. For place, direct-to-consumer and online channels should come first, followed by selective entry into premium retail and specialized health-oriented channels. For promotion, the brand should rely on polished digital storytelling, premium visual identity, trusted creators, and messaging centered on clean ingredients, low sugar, convenience, and everyday wellness rather than extreme performance claims. Regulation is another major strategic consideration. In the European Union, pre-packaged foods must meet strict labeling requirements, including ingredient lists, allergen disclosure, nutrition declarations, storage information, and importer or operator details. In addition, nutrition and health claims are tightly regulated. This means iqbar must be especially disciplined in how it communicates benefits, particularly around cognitive support. Compliance should not be treated as a back-end task. It's a front-end market entry requirement and part of the brand's credibility in France. There are, of course, risks. The first is cultural mismatch if the brand appears too American, too technical, or too processed. The second is competitive pressure from brands that already have distribution and awareness. The third is price sensitivity, especially in a premium category. And finally, there's operational risk around compliance, logistics, and retailer adoption. These challenges are real, but they are manageable if iqbar enters gradually, learns quickly, and adapts intelligently. So, what is the executive takeaway? iqbar should enter France, but not through a broad national rollout. The smarter path is a phased export-led entry supported by targeted partnerships and selective adaptation. France is attractive because the category is growing, the consumer trends are favorable, and the product has strong strategic fit. If iqbar leads with premium quality, clean label credibility, and a localized market message, it can establish a meaningful niche and build a platform for wider European expansion. Thank you.